Welcome back. Now, in the run-up to India's general election, which gets underway on the 11th of April, the BBC's Reality Check team is examining the claims and pledges made by the main political parties. Well, today we look at India's ambitious project for a bullet train to run between two of the country's major cities. Once completed, the $15 billion project will connect India's major business and financial hub of Mumbai with important business centres in Gujarat. India's Railway Ministry said the project will be completed by August 2022. Now, the red on this graphic here that's just about to come up, well, that's the work that's already been completed, just appearing on your screen in the next few seconds. Well, let's talk about this for the next few minutes with Vineet Khare. He's been looking at this. He joins me live now from Delhi. So, Vineet, are they on course, off course?
Of course, if you speak to the experts, at least I have spoken to, they have said that it's very unlikely the project will be able to meet the target. So the deadline for this showcase $15 billion project that is supposed to change the way Indians commute was December 2023. But now the government is saying that at least they're trying to at least complete a stretch of it by August 15, 2022, that marks the 75th year of India's independence. I spoke to the head of the body that is overseeing the work, and he also called the deadline challenging. The opposition party Congress's chief Rahul Gandhi has called it a magic project that would not be completed ever.
We'll talk about the difficulties in a moment, but there was so much fanfare when Modi and Shinzo Abe actually announced this project. What difference do they think it will actually make once it comes online?
It connects Mumbai and Ahmedabad. Those are the two major financial cities. The distance is somewhere around 500 kilometers, which is now covered in around 7 hours. But once the train gets into action, starts to run, the 7-hour long journey would be cut to somewhere around under 3 hours. So that kind of difference it would make. But again, the criticism has been whether such a project is financially viable in a country where millions live below poverty line, where you're spending billions on a project that would advantage just a handful of a few hundred people who would use the service.
Just a final thought, a twin thought. What have been the biggest hurdles then so far, and how much public support is there? Because you alluded to it. I mean, if you go on regular trains in India, it is absolutely obvious just how decrepit the infrastructure is, and that's after decades of various government promising to turn things around.
Two major hurdles. First is the land acquisition. So this project needs around 1,400 hectares of land, but again, land is an emotional issue here. So acquiring land has been a problem. And it's mostly private land that is needed. So out of, let's say, the government had to sign agreements with around 6,000 landowners. Out of that, only 1,000 agreements have been signed by February. And second is the compensation offered. Some of the people are not happy with the money that is on offer in return of their land. Some have protested, some have gone to the courts, and if a case goes to court in India, that could just go on and on for years. So two major challenges other than wildlife and environmental clearances that would be needed for this project.
Okay, Vineet Khare, thanks very much indeed. Thank you.